guys, 828 Find Adventure here. I wanted to talk to you about a few things I use when it snows really heavy. One thing is this cover right here. It comes in this bag, and this is to cover your windshield. So if it snows, all you do is come out in the morning and remove the cover. This is basically it, folded up. Has plastic hooks that hook onto your wheels. Has a couple of covers here for your mirrors. And basically, this is it. So I'm going to show you how to use this and how it protects your car in the snow. I've also got another thing. Let me get that. It's called the Snow Broom. So before I remove the windshield cover from the car after it snows, I take this. This is just it's nice soft foam. It's got a telescoping pole here with the ice scraper on it. And this right here, and you just scrape the snow, just like that. Just pull it right off. Works great, it's compact. It'll go into your trunk of your car really easy. But I leave these, if I know it's gonna snow, I take these in the house with me. So I don't have to get snow everywhere opening the trunk to get this stuff out. So always the night before, I take these in. So let's go check them out. Okay, so we were, I guess, from what all the weathermen were saying was we were supposed to get 10 to 12 inches of snow, at least where I live. And that was a good amount. And so I went ahead and I planned for that by going ahead and putting my windshield cover on the truck and on our other vehicle and just getting ready for it. I took my snow broom in the house so I didn't have to dig that out of the car, because you don't want to do that after your car is covered with snow. So anyways, what I'm doing here is I'm putting the windshield cover over the car. It has two hooks on each side along with two holes for your mirrors. It has elastic adjustable straps with plastic hooks that you hook to your wheels. And then you do that on each side. You tighten the straps to make sure it's nice and snug, because you don't want the wind flapping it or blowing it around. I want to note that this cover does not have magnets, any magnets in it. Those magnets are kind of heavy that come in some of these covers, and you tossing it over your windshield to install it could dent, or, you know, it probably wouldn't chip your car, but it might put a little dent if you were to really whack your car with it. These windshield covers also come with two mirror covers. Those covers I never really used before until recently, when I came out and my mirrors were all frozen up. But you can't really scrape a mirror because, you know, you'll get it all out of adjustment, and that's just a pain in the butt. So I went ahead and used the covers this time, and as you can see, I've got the cover on. I've got it all tightened up so the wind won't flap it around, and the truck's all ready for the big snow. Now with our other vehicle, it goes on the same way. I just gently toss it over the windshield. I go ahead and put the mirrors through the two holes that are sewn into the cover. And I start hooking the front hooks first. It really doesn't matter, but that's what I do. And then I hook up the rear wheels and make sure those straps are adjusted properly and that the cover is really snug, because you don't want the wind blowing it around and snow getting under it. So you want the cover pretty snug. I mean, you know, don't break the straps or anything, but that's the way I like to do it. And then, you know, you can go ahead and put the mirror covers on, because I told you about how those can freeze up on you and they're a pain. So, you know, just make sure it's all nice and snug and good to go. This was a pretty big snow we were going to get. You know, they said it was definitely a plowable event. That's kind of a new word they're starting to use now. Here you can see how it's hooked onto the wheels. And they hook really nice. I have no problem with this. I've used these for years, and I just wanted to share them. You just want to make sure that the straps are adjusted right so it holds the cover on your windshield real snug. But basically, that's it. Now all we got to do is wait for the snow. Well, we did get a big snow. We got 12 inches at my house, so I was all excited to go out and use my snow broom that I got. Here's some pictures of it, put together and all ready to go before the big snow. And it has just been an amazing little product. I've used a push broom before, but I'm always worried that there's dirt in there and it'll scratch the paint. But as you can see here, the snow broom works great. It's pretty sturdy, and you can just pull the snow right off your vehicle. And it just, I wash my car and wax it. So the snow did fall off pretty easy. But this snow broom is made of like a real spongy foam. So you don't really have to worry about it, but it just pulls the snow right off. It's so easy to use. These are just, I guess somebody saw somebody using a push broom once and they just decided, hey, I'm gonna make this thing and sell it. And it's done great. I've used this for years to pull the snow off the car. So that's basically it. I get all the snow off, and then I, make sure everything's squared away. This was not the type of snow I could use a leaf blower to blow off my car. It was just too heavy. So basically that's it. I get all the snow off, and then I toss it aside for a second. I take the mirror covers off, and then I unhook the wheels. It's easier to do this on a sedan than on a big truck, but it still, doesn't take very long to do. And there you go, your whole windshield's clean. You can jump in the car, warm it up, and then go on to work or pick up the kids or whatever you need to do. Nothing's worse than coming out from a hard day of work and then seeing your car covered with snow. And you have to sit there and fiddle with it in your work clothes to get your car cleaned off so you can drive home. That's such a pain. And for those of you that live out in Colorado, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's basically it. You take it off. I always fold it in half and shake it off, make sure there's no ice stuck in it or anything like that. You can just fold it up and stick it in the trunk of your car then. It will be a little wet. So it does need to dry. I usually take it in the garage and droop it over something. If I'm not at home, I just put it in the trunk and do that when I get home. Here you go, you can see cleaning off the sedan with the snow broom, how easy it is. Of course I did speed up this, but still it's really easy. And you can see we got so much snow, but the snow broom just pulls it right off. It's amazing. And it's never damaged my cars. I'm gentle with it. I don't bang it down on my cars. It is a metal telescoping pole that screws into the foam rubber piece. So you want to be gentle. You don't want to slam that down on the hood of your car or one of the fenders, because that would either dent it or chip it. Basically, just like the truck. Well guys, I hope you liked my video on the snow broom and the windshield cover for when it snows. It just makes life a little bit easier being able to go out to your car, scrape the snow off, pull the cover off your windshield, throw it all in the trunk of the car, and go to work or take the kids to school or whatever you need to do. I've used these for years, and I swear by them. I think it just makes life a little easier and a little less stressful, and we all need that. So there you have it, snow broom and windshield cover. So if you liked the video, please subscribe, and hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out. I've got more videos coming for the truck and camping and mountain bikes and all kinds of things.